So one of the things that I make sure so that my yard birds continue laying eggs just like chickens do in your area is I make sure that they have good water. Having good water is a big deal. See, I use the water that I feed them to work on my lawn, and I water my lawn with it. And as you can see, it's doing great. Ta-da! The water is really good. See? Okay. Anyway, so we give them good water, and that helps them, and that makes them happy. But then we want to make sure that we give them lots of their favorite food, which is the layer pellets. You see, we put some layer pellets in here because they love their layer pellets. They love layer pellets. They really do. And then you want to make sure you give them enough so that they keep laying. You just put some layer pellets in there. You know what I mean? And you want to make sure that you give them the tin because they like the tin and it's really good for their stomachs. So you just throw that in. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure that they have a ladle because they need a ladle for things. And then you're going to also sometimes, like what I like to do is I like to feed them these Cheerios because they love their cereal. Yeah, cereal. Yep. As long as they have really good lay areas, like you can see back there, they like to lay in the dark. So they lay in the milk crates. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, and then you got to also make sure that you give them lots of other kinds of food because one kind of food's just not going to do it. So I got all kinds of food here. So I give them some bread. See, they love their bread. Here's the bread. And then you want to give them some tomatoes because, man, they really do love these guys. There you go, tomatoes. All right, you just take tomato, and you just brush it in your hand like that and make it easy for them to eat it. See? You go like this. The tomato. Okay, and we'll put it in there and eat the tomato. And then you want to make sure you give them plenty of pasta and potatoes and green beans because they love all this kind of stuff. They just love it. So you just give them the pasta and green beans. Make sure that they get all that, and they're very happy. And then, of course, you have to keep them giving you the eggs that you need, you got to give them the Kahlua. Look, I don't know why they just prefer it room temperature. So don't give them Kahlua that's straight, like out of the fridge. Okay, you got to give them like normal Kahlua. Okay, normal, warm. But we just put that in here. Here you go, chicken. I got Kahlua in there with your bread and you. Okay, and then before we go, I just want to make sure that they have something good to read. Supremely Satisfying Bathroom Reader, because that's a good thing, they read more than I do, so we'll just toss that in there real quick. Okay, and there we go. And then the last thing you want to do is to make sure that you're not just feeding a bunch of ants like those poor kids that live down the street that are always getting the free food. So we don't want them to just come here and eat all the chicken food. So we also make sure we put lots of Amdro down inside the coop and all over the food so that the ants don't get it and eat it. Get that in there. There you go, chickens. So no more ants for the chickens. But that's how I get them to lay eggs. Tell me what you do in the comments. Or don't. Whatever. So anyways, that's my video on how I keep my yard birds laying eggs like everyone else's chickens. If you're having trouble with your chickens laying eggs, then I don't know, maybe just be a better person.